Hey everyone, in this series, I'm gonna show you how to use psychology to increase business sales. Now, if you have a business and want to get more customers, more clients, and more sales, this will surely help you. And if you have ever shopped at a business, well, these cognitive biases and psychological triggers are important for you to know so you can arm yourself against unethical and unscrupulous marketers trying to sell you things you just don't need. But I must say, these principles, these psychological triggers, and these cognitive biases are so powerful that even when you know they are actively being used against you, you still can't stop them. Like some kind of weird marketing magnet that just draws you in and takes all your money. Alright, so let's get to it. The first psychological trigger or cognitive bias that you need to be aware of is something known as the halo effect. Essentially, the halo effect is really just a fancy term for the first impression bias, or the fact that the first impression that you have with a brand or a person is going to influence all of your future interactions with them significantly. Basically, that first impression, that first exposure to a message or a person or a brand or a business is so heavily weighted that it is going to color and influence all of your attitudes and beliefs and understandings about this person and about this business moving forward, even if they are wrong. This is why, as marketers, it is incredibly important to really make sure that you are evaluating all of your marketing, specifically those first touch points, those first interactions that someone could have with your brand or business, and really make sure that you are putting your best foot forward. Another advantage is that a positive first impression can buffer against any future possible negative experiences, leading to brand loyalty. Alright, while on the topic of first impressions, the next cognitive bias we need to take a look at is no other than serial position effect. The serial position effect essentially says that the very first and the very last places of information are going to be taken and remembered as more important than everything else in the middle. This is why, as a marketer, I'm so obsessive about the customer journey and about the marketing funnel. I focus on the first step, where we introduce ourselves with a strong message and a clear call to action, as well as the final call to action in the conversion funnel. In fact, I am using the serial position effect right now. I started with the halo effect because I know it's an important concept for you to remember, and now I'm going to wrap it all up with one of the most important things you need to be aware of. And on the topic of creating memorable experiences and things that resonate with your client, it leads us to the next psychological trigger or cognitive bias known as the recency effect. The recency effect says that we tend to give higher weight or importance to the most recent bit of information we have received rather all the stuff we have heard before. To put this in perspective, imagine you and your competitor both trying to win a customer's business. If you are creating more content and messages, there is a higher chance they will see your content more recently, making it seem more important. Increasing frequency and touch points in your marketing strategy can leverage the recency effect, making your messages more impactful. And that is for today. We have covered the halo effect, serial position effect, and the recency effect. Just three of the many psychological triggers and cognitive biases that marketers use to influence and persuade. Stay tuned for our next video, where I will introduce you to yet another psychological trigger to help boost your sales with potential buyers. Thank you for watching, and we will see you until the next one.